Hi there, Christian Henson from Spitfire Audio here. LCO 2, the brainchild of the London Contemporary Orchestra, Stanley, our head of production, and with the chops of Harnack and Harry, it's quite simply mental, but mental in a good way, and it's a total honour to be working with it, showing it off to you today. These contextual videos are designed to demonstrate how I adopt new libraries into my existing workflow. Say, for example, with a dry library, how that works with something recorded in the hall, etc., etc. But with LCO2, these textures really are they are thinking out of the box, and they surprise and inspire. So much so, I'm literally going to take it out of the box today, and I'm basically going to accompany LCO with this bad boy. Yes, my modular synth, which as yet isn't gathering dust at the back of the studio. In fact, I am seeing increasingly performances online and in concert halls where these modular style rigs are turning up and working with orchestras. So today, the orchestra's in the box. I've got a pulse going into the rig, and it's got various sequences running that I will perform live with the pre-recorded MIDI information with the LCO. Let's just go through what I've done with LCO here. You'll see just at the top here, this is CV click. It's basically just a whole bunch of notes here, which the modular rig converts into control voltage, nice and tight. So let's have a look at the London Contemporary Orchestra Textures. If you want more information on how it was made and the feature set, that kind of stuff, linked above is Paul's walkthrough. LCO Textures is a collection of 32 different textures across the entire range of the orchestra, and you'll see basically here you've got textures along this axis and you've got the registers here. Basically, for the sake of this demo, I'm using single textures across the entire register. You can select those by hitting Command, etc., etc., but also you can use the randomize function, which is where the inspiration really lies. So let's just dive in and have a listen to. I'm basically not using any dynamic controllers. I'm playing it as is. It's an Evo. It evolves naturally over time. So just, this is the kind of wintry start. For me, impossible to discern what those instruments are, but just such an engaging, magical sound. If I have a tip with working with Evo grids is to try and sustain as many of the notes as humanly possible. The whole point of Evos is this kind of evolution. So say on a part like that, and it'll mean this kind of chaotic nature of these things overlapping and stuff will again just provide you with a feast of inspiration. Next up is our ricochet sound, and again I've just duplicated the MIDI here. I've got a little bit of automation just as we kind of glide in. So let's move this up here so we can actually hear it. Beautifully rich, almost baroque in quality. Fantastic. I've got a series of drones here, these harmonic sounding drones. And if we move along to the middle 8 here, there's also this amazing low piano. So that first note there, I actually used the sustain pedal. Keep it down. It's all kind of undulating at different times. Then moving along, I've got these harsh strings. providing a real kind of top-end climax towards the end of the piece. And finally, my last selection is, I've just called it middle out for you Silicon Valley fans, but it is just the middle 8 out. absolutely splendid. And that's basically it. I'm going to synchronize up my rig. I have the pre-prepared sequences within that, and I've got about 3 synth voices, a bass, and a drum beat provided by the Moog DFAM. My offering of a slightly unconventional contextual video for what is an unconventional, but I would say possibly the most unique library we've ever created at Spitfire Audio. And again, I'm really proud to be working with LCO and with the amazing team whose baby this is back at Spitfire. So let's run this down. I'm quite nervous actually, a bit of a live performance. Promise not to dance. Thanks for listening to this kind of craziness. All I can say is I've never made a piece of music that sounded like that before, and that in itself is an achievement. Thanks to this library. Thanks as always for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. A thumbs up for this video if you like it would be great, and if you want to be notified the next time we put a video up, ding that bell. See you next time.